council can pass like an inheritance law, probate law we call it. Now, even though it says there, we can't do that with respect to allotted land. In 2006, the Congress passed something called the Indian Probate Reform Act. And in that act, they essentially made one of those delegations of authority that we talked about earlier, where they said, well, up until now, the BIA has had sole jurisdiction over probating Indian trust land. But if the tribe adopts a probate ordinance and we approve it, you, the tribe, can supersede these rules and you can probate these lands in tribal court. Only a few tribes across the country have done that. Now, one of the things that people don't like about that law is that it continues that old, remember that thing called escheat, where they said we're gonna, if you own less than 5% of your land, an interest in it, and it's earned less than $100 in the last year, when you die, that land goes to the tribe automatically. People fought that 2 different times and went to the Supreme Court of the United States and they struck it down. Well, this last one, they come up with one that appears like it's going to stick. And it's called the single heir rule. So if you pass away, only if you have no heirs does that land go to the tribe. But if you got any heirs, in order to prevent that land from being further divided up, say there's 10 of us, and grandma only owned less than 5% of that tract. Probably everybody in here gets a lease check, like $7 or $20 or something, because you only own a little share of land. So under that act, instead of allowing that to be further divided up by the 10 of us again, it says, if you've got a piece of land that falls into this category, it goes to the oldest living heir. So in other words, big brother or big sister, they get that land outright. It doesn't get divided up anymore. And if there's no direct heir, when I say heir, I mean direct heir, son or daughter or mom or dad, not cousins or aunts and uncles or anything like that. So the tribe, because of that, because people here don't like that, and the tribe has agreed with them. We just did one about 2 weeks ago. The tribe routinely passes resolutions relinquishing its claim to that land, so that that land can stay in that family and go to whoever in that family. So instead of doing that, an easier way that would be more consistent with sovereignty would be to pass our own inheritance law and enforce that in tribal court. So if we go on, section 1M, article 6, council has the power to encourage and foster Indian arts and crafts, culture, and tradition. So it just basically charges the council with maintaining cultural things and promoting the culture and tradition of the tribe. Nobody's ever questioned that. It's a good thing. Article 6, section 1N. To enact ordinances not inconsistent with Article 2, the membership, governing adoption and abandonment of membership, and to keep at all times a correct roll of the Blackfeet Reservation. To me, that's kind of a meaningless provision when you already got a full article on membership itself. It's just kind of a reaffirmation that the council has the power to do this, subject to that article. Section 1O, to provide for the appointment of guardians for minors and mental incompetence by ordinance or resolution, subject to the approval of the Secretary of Interior. Unfortunately, and I'm one of them, lots of people today have family members who suffer from a mental illness or otherwise incompetent. The first thing we want to do